What's the worst pick you've ever made? I picked Koscheck to beat GSP. I guess in hindsight, I picked Derek Lewis to beat DC. Because DC had a back injury and a thumb injury going into that fight, and it was very known. And then he even fell over in the build-up to that fight. Does anyone remember when DC fell at the press conference really badly? He, like, face planted, like, back planted on the ground. And they were worried about him, if he was going to be able to fight or not. I was like, dude, Lewis is about to sleep him. He's already injured. He's got a broken thumb. There's reports of that. And now he's just stacked it at the... like, he was genuinely down for quite a bit of time. Yeah, he was. Most fat thing ever, yeah. No, what was it? I can't even remember the context behind how he fell. Oh, he fell over speakers. There was speakers behind the chairs at the press conference. And when he went to get up, he stacked so badly over it. Was that the Stipe fight? Maybe it was. What age are you going to teach your kids how to stream? Nah, dude, I don't want my kids to pursue this life, you know? I did this so they don't have to. You know what I mean? I feel like a vet, like a retired vet. Or like a retired fighter. You know, like a retired boxer and stuff. I don't think my junior is gonna chase this life. Like, I went through this road so they don't have to. You know what I mean? You know, this is something I did for the future of my lineage. You know, they're gonna do something else because trust me, dude, this game ain't for everyone. Joking. Talking like a warrior, I know, dude. Trust me, dude. You gotta come from nothing to make it in this game, you know. And you know, my kids are gonna be born in silk sheets, so like, you know, I just don't think they'll have it in them to pursue this as a career, you know. You know, it's just one of them things, you know. Do you disagree that a more interesting scenario is Chimaev fights either Izzy or Imavov while Strickland and DDP fight a rematch, and Chimaev fights the winner for the belt? I mean, I could see them giving Chimaev a fight in the meantime. If I were the UFC, knowing that DDP Strickland is taking place next year, I would take advantage of getting a Chimaev Adesanya fight booked. Because yes or no, chat, that is blockbuster right now. So they probably will do Chimaev just for the belt next and then have Izzy fight someone else. But yeah, just to keep him active, I'd love to see that. January, imagine January, we open the year with an Adesanya versus Chimaev fight. That'd be insane. What was your first UFC pay-per-view? The first one I actually watched live was McGregor-Mendez. No, McGregor-Poirier. If McGregor-Poirier had a main event of Jones-DC, then it was that one. I'd seen other pay-per-views, but the only one I stayed up for to like proper find out the results, like I can't wait for this, was I think it was UFC 174 or some shit. 178, maybe. 174 or 8. Oh, Jones was supposed to fight DC, but he got injured and pulled out. Never mind, that's what that was. He was supposed to fight DC, but he pulled out with an injury. The reaction to the Ilia KO almost hit 1 million views. That's tough, dude. Well, that's probably why then. Well, at least it got some traction. Thank you for the $8 Australian, dude. You got any screenshots of it? I'd like to see. Send me it on IG. It's always good to see how I'm doing over there. But I will say this, though. Oh, O'Malley would get chinned by Ilia, by the way. I will say this, though. TikTok is... I'm never going on TikTok for it. Like, I'm never making, like, an MMA guru TikTok. The comments on TikTok are literally, like, they don't take in information. Like, words. They don't take in words. Like, they genuinely don't. I'll watch something, someone will send me a TikTok thing, a link to a TikTok. I'll watch it. And then I'll watch something I say, and there'll just be a top comment with hundreds of answers or hundreds of likes. And I'm like, dude, I didn't say that. I disproved that. I made that point. I very clearly didn't do that. They are people that use TikTok. It's a real shame that they will inherit the earth. It is fucking insane how dumb they are. Hey Guru, I've been following and loving your content for over a year, back before you became superstar. I'm not a superstar, dude. I've barely fucking been recognized in my life. Joe just wanted to apologize about UFC 308. I called you soy and you blasted me in front of 15k people. Lol, just wanted to apologize. Soyest thing I've ever fucking experienced in a super chat donation. Don't fucking apologize to me. You're fucking timed out. Apologizing for being soy makes you double soy, dude. The fuck kind of behavior is that? The fuck? I don't give a fuck. You best learn to stop apologizing, bud. That's a soy trait. Thank you for the $2 Canadian. What was Tom's angle of humor in the fingered question? Before the interview, Nina Drama was telling him all of the times that she gets asked if she's ever let a fighter finger her or if she's ever, like, sucked a fighter off. She gets asked that all the time whenever she gets the interviews that she does. And then he said in the interview, have you ever been fingered by an MMA fighter? What would it take? What would it take was crazy. But that's what he was referencing. Thank you for the $2 Canadian. She just didn't include it in the interview. So it's kind of sus of her not to include that as context. Because she said that's what it was in the next thing. In the comments of it or some shit. Have you seen she's been arguing with my fans in her comment section as well? She's been arguing with them in her comment section. People are sending me screenshots of it. Her Twitter really died. Dude, anyone else feel like Nina did fall off a bit? I kind of did numbers to Nina, dude. A lot more than it was expected. Like, I got them one of my biggest videos and then like a ton of praise and that. But then Nina kind of fell off in a way. I'll always be around. Lesser views, more views, certain weeks or not. But she ain't... other than the Sharon Magomedov thing, which didn't have too much momentum, it did shit. She thought it was the other way around too. Yeah, I know. Crazy. She couldn't stand her base. All right, yeah. We ruined her, yeah. Yeah. Don't start turning into Ilia Tapuria fans about me. Yeah, she's back using... Dude, that wee shit is so fucking funny. She's back using Strickland again. Good. That wee shit is so funny to me. Weed. I don't know why. It just makes me laugh. Wee doggy styled that. Okay. If you think Nina is hot, you got serious issues. She's hot, but like, yeah. She's not hot enough for it to be her sole selling point. I know it's mean to say this, yeah. By the way, if you're a girl and this is the insult against you, then you're doing pretty good, by the way. Does anyone else not get that she was, like, Playmate of the Year? Like, she is hot. She's a good-looking woman. She's beautiful, guys. Bit too much on the forehead. You know what I mean? Bigger than mine, which is kind of crazy. Even though mine's not big. Come on. But to be, like, the best looking in the world for a year is kind of insane. What's all this about? Oui, you French. Okay, good one, dude. How do we rate Josh Emmett's chin now? Speaking of which, amazingly, I guess. But only, and let it be fucking known, because I'm going to say a fucking name right now. Dropped once. No, he ain't been dropped once. He's been dropped like 3 times. Either way. I'm going to say a name. Jeremy fucking Stevens. Jeremy fucking Stevens. Everyone remembers the line, who the fuck is that guy? But let me tell you this. I remember the line, real hard's hitting 145 right here. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. And he was saying the fucking truth. Saying the fucking truth, dude. That aged like a fucking dream. Slept Emmett. Out cold. Dusted him up. He had Holloway scooting around on the back foot the whole fight. One of Holloway's worst performances. Jeremy Stevens is a fucking beast, dude. Wobbled Jose Aldo. Who does that? Come on, dude. This guy's a beast. The RDA KO with the uppercut. I mean, come on. I don't know how they scored round 5 for Ngannou. Me neither. Ngannou outstruck him. Landed a solid lead elbow on Ngannou in that round as well. And got the takedown in the first place. Had his own control time. Went for a leg lock twice. Got reversed because I have no idea why he went for that rather than just staying on top. And ended up on bottom from the reversal. And then Ngannou did nothing to him on top. I think he threw like 2 little slappy little taps, but he genuinely did nothing to him. At least Ngannou had a submission attempt, 2 submission attempts, the takedown in the first place, and he outstruck him on the feet before that. Ngannou did fucking nothing in round 5. Landed nothing, and just laid on top of him heavy breathing for like the last minute and a half. And Salt MMA Central to bring back the intro, please. You want me to fucking terminate your channel, do you?